Class 4 here for race number 7. 1,400 metres is the trip, headed by Beauty Loyal. Tony Cruz trains, Zach Purton the saddle, barrier 3, runner up behind Monaco last time out. Gift of Lifeline gets the blinkers on for the first time, tries Sha Tin for the first time as well on the turf. Carefree Prince, barrier 12 for him, but it'll probably roll forward, course and distance winner 2 starts back. Intrepid was a course and distance winner 2 starts back as well from the front, dropped in last time. King's Race makes his debut, victory in hand third to Shining Ace last time out, and down to Irish Vega. The blinkers go back on as he goes up in trip from 1,000 to 1,400 metres. The creative and the great treasure are the horses. They've had 2 trips in actual fact, up to Chung Far and back, both returning on the 13th.
Well, Intrepid is a little bit hard to follow with confidence, but we know he's capable of rolling forward, and you would think that he will be in a forward position from gate number 11. He's had shocking draws, actually, his last 4 starts. Carefree Prince, a noted front runner also. The newcomer King's Race does possess some gate speed, and he's got a nice draw for his debut. Relentless Me could pop into a nice spot early, and a lot of the others are noted sort of back markers, but there could be a few eyeing off the lead early, which could create a decent speed.
This horse has been very consistent lately, Beauty Loyal. Zach Purton sticking with him as well. He's got top weight, but he goes nice enough. Nice, quiet piece of work for him, but he's a very fit horse going into this contest. I can see he's the early favourite as well. A Gift of Lifeline's interesting because he's got blinkers on for the first time, and he does come here to Sha Tin for the first time. He's quite keen there as he comes down, so interesting to see where he goes. He's got barrier 8. He has been getting back at Happy Valley and running on. And Victory in Hand, he's another one of these horses I'm made to follow after his debut run when he ran 5th over 1,000. He backed up with a nice 3rd over 1,200. So I like the fact he's stepping up to 1,400 here. He goes well.
All right, we'll come back and have a look at Victory in Hand in a second. We'll start off, though, with the top weight, and this is Beauty Loyal, finishing second to Monaco last time out. This was good to yielding the track. Might not be this soft on Sunday.
No, but it might be too. It's hard to know. I think on face value, it was still a fairly decent run. I thought the run behind Ultimate Glory, the start prior, was quite good too. Drawn well, I think needs to be considered.
Yeah, I've got him in the numbers. He's been very consistent, hasn't he? He hasn't won from his 15 starts, but he's a very fit horse and he's in form at the moment.
Getting there. Yeah.
He's run well on a good track as well. So I think it was just down to the underfoot conditions on that occasion. Gift of Lifeline, the next one we're going to have a look at. Blinkers going on, which I think is interesting. He's been plying his trade and doing it very well at Happy Valley of late. Goes up in trip too. Yeah,
he's a winner at Happy Valley this season, and in fact, he's looked really good in all his 6 starts down there, and you can see he gets back and he runs on really strongly. You know, it was a good, not a bad run for him. The blinkers going on is very interesting, and he has got a turn of foot. He's a little bit like Little Wise Man in that respect. He's not the biggest horse around, and he adapted to Sha Tin okay.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, he's a horse capable of swamping them late, definitely, and I think coming to the bigger track's better for him.
Okay, so definite chances for Gift of Lifeline. Intrepid, now his win came from the front 2 starts back, but still ran a good race, dropped in last time.
Yeah, he's like trying to follow a rat up a drain pipe. It's impossible to follow him with a great deal of confidence. The gap between his wins was huge, but he has looked good the 2 times that he's won. The other time he won, Victory finished in 4th. Obviously, that was 2 seasons prior to this one, so there's big gaps between those wins. I think he's a bit of a moody customer. He needs a standover type of rider, and Joe did the job there.
Yeah, 36 to 1 when he won there. Then he went out at 4.5, ran okay. But yeah, I've missed the 36s, so with him he's going to be short again.
Buddy's beat him. Buddy's ran well midweek again on the all-weather. Victory in Hand, though. This was the on the back of this. Paul, you made him a horse to follow. Gets up in trip here too.
No, I actually made him on his debut run when he ran 5th, his first start. He ran 5th over 1,000, and then he came out and did this afterwards. They ran really nicely. Now, this is over 1,200. 1,400 looks ideal for him the way he hit the line. He's by O'Reilly as well, and look, yeah, I quite like him once again, so I'm going to stick with him. I think he's going well, this horse. He's an improver.
Yeah, Shining Ace has won 2 on the trot. This is a race with a few chances. There looks a few sort of younger horses on the way up in this, and he's one of them.
He's an each-way price as well at the moment, Paul. That is Victory in Hand. This is King's Race. Now, he's making his first start, a 3-year-old by Foxwedge.
Look, he goes okay, this horse. He's had 4 trials. He's 1193 pounds. He maps run well. One, the only little negative about him is he's already been declared Aurora, so there is that little issue with him. His track work as well has been okay. So look, I haven't put him in. I'll keep an eye on him, see how he goes. He's 25 or 24 to 1 in the market at the moment. The trial was okay.
He ran second in a trial to Raging Storm, which is the one we're looking at there. Tongue Tie goes on too for his debut. Drawn gate 1. I think he'll have pace, but I'm tipping he'll get overhauled. But watch the market and hear what Jenny has to say.
All right, 25's at this stage. Beauty Loyal, a favourite.
Yeah, he is. I've got him in there for third. But I like the good each-way price about Victory in Hand. Only had the 2 starts and looked good in both of them. So he's on top to beat Gift of Lifeline with the blinkers on and Sha Tin for the first time. The favourite, Beauty Loyal. And one step ahead, he's only had a couple of starts. Paul O'Sullivan's, and we know they improved for the run. And 1,400 metres suits him as well. 10, 2, 1 and 13.
I think there's a few with a chance, and I'm going to take a little chance each way with the one you mentioned there for fourth, Paul. One step ahead. Chad Schofield to ride, low gate, lightweight. Paul O'Sullivan, third up in trip. Beauty Loyal, Relentless Me, I think, is a chance in this class. He's been here now for the third time. This will be his third run back in this grade. And Gift of Lifeline potentially could swamp them all if he gets to the outside and unleashes. But I'll go a QQP here, 1, 2, 7, 13. I'll play wide, and I think the 13 might be worth including at value.
All right, OK, 10 and 2. So I got the same cue as Paul in actual fact. Victory in Hand for me in race number 7.